fair bit to talk about. There was one little story that I actually said in an earlier podcast, but something went a bit fucking haywire with the sound.
It was a bit all over the joint.
So this is going to seem like this is not a great segue to this story, but it's a story that has been told. We had to cut it out. Sound was shit. Well, I don't know what we're talking about. Throwing shit.
Throwing stuff.
Throwing
I think it started.
shit.
You were talking about the Santa who threw a lolly,
smashed
the kid's teeth out. I mentioned throwing the cricket ball at my brother.
Good yarn.
Great yarn.
Couple of good yarns.
Smashing teeth.
Anyway, so this was this little story happened when I was in year 10 at Wodonga High School, and we're in Galvin Hall at the disco, at the year 10 disco. Oh no, the school disco. So it's you got year 7s running around, you got year 12s. It's full on.
It's a big mix
DJ.
at that age as well, isn't
it?
Remember in year
big
7, you'd see a year 12 doing, you're like, fuck, and you'd see, I think we might have mentioned, the chicks just seem like women.
Oh, and the blokes
and you're
like
just
men.
a little kid, and if they gave you shit, you were terrifying. Not talking back to them.
It was terrifying. So, as you do, so we were year 10, probably fairly mature for year 10, and we had, as you do, it was a full house. We snuck some quite a few eggs in each. Probably see where this is going. And
poached eggs,
not poached.
No,
just raw eggs. From the supermarket.
Great.
So we've taken
cage free. Or?
Not sure. Probably we would have got the cheapest ones. Yeah.
Cage. Yeah.
So we've got a few in our jackets, the pockets of our jackets, and
That's
what
dangerous.
we do. Oh, it's dangerous. Yeah, we're sort of walking around carefully. So it's a full house, like 1,200 kids at the school.
Oof.
Fair chunk of them are at this disco. Music's cranking. DJ's up on the stage. Place is rocking. Lights dark, and so we would just get these eggs and we just lob them over our head, and you just hear this and there'd just be this chaos about 15 metres away, and then there'd be everyone would spread. And
what happened there? What's going on?
We'd run over and go, what's going on here? And then we'd give it 15, 20 minutes and then pull out, fucking lob another one over.
Great.
Just good fun.
Great fun.
I think we'd had a couple of UDLs in the park before we went down there. We were charged. Things were going well. Life was good. Had a good little group going. We're having fun.
Let's go.
Fun. And anyway, someone said, let's biff the egg at the DJ. And I'm not a great. I've got a real custard arm.
I've seen your arms with your. Well, you wear long sleeve a lot of the time, but I've seen your arms. There's fuck all in them.
Yeah, there's not much.
Dodgy shoulders.
Shitty soldiers. Shit soldiers. And I think, and techniques more than anything. I think.
Did you ever play cricket?
No, I hate cricket.
Throwing,
yeah.
I was all right early, but then my shoulders are a bit dodgy as well.
Yeah, I don't think my shoulders were dodgy in year 10, so I think it was more technique. My technique was just shit. Anyway, so I thought I'll chuck it, because it's
I'm never going to make it.
I'm never going to make it, but I'll still be known as the guy that had a shot at the DJ. It's a win-win. So I'm back. So Galvin Hall was a basketball court. So it's probably the length of a basketball court, maybe from the free-throw line at one end. And he was... So probably the length of a basketball court because he was up on the stage.
And who is this DJ? Is he just one of the kids or is some guy out of town?
He was a fairly well-known DJ in Albury Wodonga. He did a lot of weddings. He was about as close to a celebrity as you could get. He used to do stuff on local radio.
Nice.
He was a big name. They were lucky to get him, but I guess Wednesday night, midweek, probably not.
Didn't have a heap of work on. So he's DJing this up on stage, minding his own business, probably playing your Love Shacks, your Abbas, all the classics and Bee Gees. So I'm deserves a fucking egg.
So I've got the old egg at the back of the stage, and I've gone, here we go. So I've waited for a little till there was a bit of space in front of me, lined him up, and the moment it left my hand, I just thought, oh fuck, this is online. This is a dead-eye dick. And it was just like, and I don't know whether it was because that
strobe light,
but it seemed to go in slow motion. Yeah. And so I was only seeing it every every split second, and it was just strobe lighting its way to this poor bloke. He's just up there trying to earn a couple $100 on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it hit him fair in the Adam's apple.
Oh, that
and
hurts.
it just exploded. And he's not thinking, oh, that's an egg. Someone's throwing an egg.
No.
He's thought someone's fucking shot me. So he's just let out this scream, and the eggs. So he must have had the. So this is going back. I don't know what year it was, but he must have had the decks going.
Yes.
So
with the proper records.
Because it's all the shit and egg and yolk and shell and shit has gone down onto his onto his deck. So it's got the shells scratching up his
cream.
And he's fallen. He's got up, grabbed the mic. Who the fuck threw that? And I've just felt right straight away. I thought, this is no good.
Yep.
This is no good. Yeah. So anyway, this so the people have run to him. The lights have come on. The whole place is lit up like it's daytime.
No.
And everyone's
There's
going,
eggs
what's
everywhere
going
on the floor.
What's eggs all over the joint? We're like
let's get rid of these things.
What was it like? We're like Shawshank dropping eggs out the bottom of our jeans and shit. So this is no good. So anyway, and this girl she was a year older than me, and she was beautiful, and we all loved her. And she was she was the leader of the school social committee. So this was her gig. This was her big one for the year.
Shining moment.
She'd worked hard to get this going, and I just loved her. I adored her. Everyone did. All the boys did.
What was it? Was she was obviously hot and great personality, smart.
Yeah,
just
she was
a
just
real.
so far out of our league. Like she wouldn't have known who I was. I really.
She wouldn't have known.
I don't think she would have.
No, probably not.
She was about to. So she's got up on stage, grabbed the mic, and she is pissed.
Yeah.
Like she's worked pretty hard to organise this. This is a big fundraiser.
What was the DJ's name?
I think it was. Look,
you don't want to say.
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I don't want to say. But
say what it.
Anyone from Wodonga is going to put two and two together.
Okay.
Who it is, and he's certainly going to know.
Are you still mates with this guy?
The DJ.
Are you mates with him? No.
No, fuck no.
Oh, no.
I threw an egg at him. Have you been listening to this story?
But you know where, did you know him at the time?
I knew of him. Yeah, I'd seen him.
No.
But
It's not one of those
he later
things.
started. Oh, well, I guess he later, when we got older, he started doing the 18th and all the 21st. So we got to know him, but I never. And a couple of times I thought, when I was pissed, I thought, I should mention it. And then I was like,
Don't.
There's not enough
Don't go
time to pass that he could go, you know what? I can see his side.
Was it tragedy plus time equals comedy?
Yeah, but there was
This is no.
He was never, all the time in the world wasn't going to think, maybe he had a point throwing that egg at me.
He's had to have an operation. He's had Adam's apple cut out.
So, anyway, so this girl's got on stage. She's pissed and she said, all right, and it was like, I think it started at 7:30 and went till 11.
Yep.
It was like, it was 8:30. It was early days. And and she said, there's someone here has ruined our annual disco rah-rah, and the lights are going to stay on until someone comes up here and says that they were the ones that threw the egg.
Yep.
And I'm just going, this is no good. So everyone's sitting down at this stage, and word is spreading like wildfire.
Tom Seeger.
Yeah.
It was Tom
Don't
Seeger.
tell anyone it was Tom Seeger. Okay, I won't. Don't tell anyone it was Tom Seeger. And it was.
It's
I could just hear.
It's like when someone says, "Don't look around now." What do? You look around.
Oh, absolutely.
So everyone says, "Don't say it was Tom Seeger." Hey, it was Tom Seeger.
So the whole joint knows it's. Anyway, so we sat there for an hour, and then eventually you saw her sort of chatting to the principal, and then
is he a scary principal?
Oh, terrifying!
Yeah,
he was a scary principal. So she's got up and she said, "All right, the light's going to go back out. The disco is going to continue, but just let it be known that we're going to find you.
You're on notice.
You're on notice. We're going to find you.
We're going to hunt you
and you're
down."
sort of, and the DJ's reluctantly, he's picking eggshells out of his neck, He's got fucking blood dripping down his
He looks
shirt.
like Frankenstein. He's got bolts. He's got one of those
He's
neck
not-
braces on.
He's having a shit night.
Yeah, he goes, yeah. What's he thinking?
Yeah.
He's going, "You got me here. I'm not going to keep playing, jamming up your ass." But he kept playing. Good on him. He's
Good on him. He's obviously loves DJing, so he's got back up. Anyway, so I got home, didn't sleep, and I had a mate staying over at my house that night. I'm just going, and he's like, yeah, even he was going, you're fucked tomorrow.
You're fucked up.
'Cause we had to go to school tomorrow.
Oh no!
Got home, but got to school. We used to shoot, get to school early, play a bit of basketball, trying to shoot hoops, but I could.
He's off. Jeez, Tom's off today.
Tom's
Isn't it?
got something on
Hasn't
his
hit the
mind,
board
and all of a
once?
sudden it was over the speaker. Boom. Tom Seeger to the principals, and it was just like
I'm it.
that scene
That's
out of
it.
that movie Dead Man Walking, where he's and it was just like that walk to the principal's office, and I think I got a week suspension. Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad
For
that.
I could have like if I hit him in the eye or something, I could have
Oh,
done
he
some
could have-
serious
oh,
damage.
definitely.
So look, I'll take that.